Hello, my name is Mohammed Harash, and today I'm presenting my computer use backend implementation for the Cloud Computer Use Coding Challenge. This is a production-ready FastAPI backend that enables AI agent to interact with computer interface through a clean, scalable architecture. As you can see, here is the structure of our project. And here is the diagram. I have built this with three modular layer architecture: a client layer for a user interaction, and an application layer with FastAPI backend, an X11 display environment, and a data layer using ports SQL for persistence. This code follows a professional FastAPI pattern. Here is the chat endpoint clean separation of concern with dependency injection for the database session. And here we have the models. The data visualization uses Pythonic schema with proper type hints. Notice the dual field support for content and messages. This handles different client implementation gracefully. And we have, this is the session file, business logic, lives and services, nodes and routes. The service layer manages session code operation with proper error handling and transaction management. And lastly, we have the loop. This is our brain of our web application. The tool system is modular. Each tool separates class implementation and common interface. This is make it easy to add a new capabilities like web browsing or code execution for our tools. As you can see, after running our application with Docker Compose, here we have all the necessary components and requirements for running our web application. So we're gonna now test if it's running. I go into the API docs. Here we're gonna check. It's already running. Now we have, this is the documentation of our entire API for our web application. You can create session, list all the session or delete session or the message that's on a specific session ID. It's all there. Now we're gonna test this if it's really working. As you can see, we got a healthy study, which is okay. We're gonna try to create a new session. We got our session, our first session. Here he is. I'm gonna create another one more. And now we're gonna try to list them. This session is stored at a database. Here is our 4 sessions. And we have our VNC desktop hosted here. And here we have the front end. Let's combine all the API and the VNC connection and the chat, which makes our entire web application working. Oh, here it is working now. As you can see, here is the sessions that we have created previously. As you can see, each session is here, and we have the configurations of our new session, which model we can use, and how much images we can reload in each session. We're gonna try to send the message now. Gonna try to see these messages. We need the session ID for this. Okay. Now we're gonna list all the sessions that are hosted in our database. Here is 3 sessions. We're gonna try more. There is 7. Now we're gonna try to display the messages that we have created previously. Here is the messages. Now for each summarize, this is a production-ready computer use backend with real-time server sent event streaming, post SQL processing, Docker authentication, VNC display integration. This code base is modular, scalable, and follows industry best practice. It's ready for deployment with a proper health check, error handling, and observation hook. So here is the repo. The system supports both mock and real models, handles concert sessions, and processes all the data, and provides a clean API for front-end integration. Thank you for watching.